Victoria Lady, and I'm here to read another story to you, like we did last week. So this is going to be part 2 of how I met my husband. So we'll dive right into the story, okay? Who is ready? All right, let's go. The year was 2010. The month, January. We both joined a brand new church. Imagine me singing with the choir every Sunday, blissfully unaware that my future husband was also wandering these very pews. Talk about blind faith. Because despite being practically neighbors in the house of the Lord, our paths never crossed. It turns out he had his eyes on a few choristers, but for me, invisible as a whisper in a hurricane. Fate, however, wasn't done playing games. That same year, I had my bags packed for NYSC in Lagos, ready to embrace the hustle and the bustle of the city life. But guess what? The universe, with its twisted sense of humor, decided to send me on a detour to where? Yobe State instead. Imagine that. Meanwhile, there he was, serving in the same NYSC batch in Lagos, blissfully unaware again of the missed connection. You know, when things happen or don't happen, I like to say with a wink, God is busy writing a story, an epic story for that matter. And my oh my, what a story it was. Just imagine a K-drama where the leads keep missing each other by a hair's breadth, leaving you screaming at the screen. You know those things now, like, just talk to each other already, you know, like, just have you watched K-drama before? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I watch those K-drama movies, or even any other movie as that, like those suspense scenes whereby two people that are supposed to meet or that know each other, they are in the same space, they pass by each other, and you're like, why do you people write movies so stupidly? How can that be possible? Brother and sister of the Lord, it happened to me and I didn't know it was happening to me. It's now in retrospect, just imagining all the ways in which we could have met, you know. That, my friends, was practically our lives. We must have brushed shoulders in church aisles, packed cars side by side, all while the universe giggled and orchestrated its grand reveal. So, fast forward to 2019. Meanwhile, we were attending the same church since 2010, every Sunday. And I loved to attend third service. He loved to attend third service. So you can imagine the whole scenario. So fast forward to 2019 and enters Fela Durotoye, a man and his events I was utterly obsessed with. Every single one I religiously attended. But as God will have it, in a very, very twisted plot twist, this particular October event, the one that would change everything, I almost didn't go. I was not going to do. I was in Ijebu. I didn't want to pay again for the event. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just didn't feel like going. You know, when familiarity brings content, and when you feel like, oh, you've done it before, what else? What's the new thing that you have to say? But you never know that there is a divine encounter waiting for you. So, even right now, as I'm thinking about it, chills run down my spine just thinking about the near miss, just thinking about if I didn't go. Just thinking about it right now, I'm like, oh my God, you never know what God has in store for you. But hey, the master storyteller had other plans. He nudged, he prodded, and finally I found myself there. Holy Spirit, Nababa. The way he arrested my spirit that Friday before I made that payment. Asking me questions like, is it that 20,000 naira is your problem? Is it that you don't have time to go? Is it that you don't have... So what? Because all the excuses that I could give, I couldn't give any. I was just being silly. That's the word. You understand? And for someone like me that loves personal development, like, like thinking about it, I'm like, Abimbola, what exactly was your challenge? I found myself there sitting next to an amazing woman who, by some cosmic coincidence, shared my name, Abimbola. We clicked instantly, a connection so strong it felt preordained. The next day, yeah, we exchanged contacts. The next day, a phone call from her. And the next thing she says is, I want you to meet my brother. She chirped, leaving me both amused and intrigued, like, excuse me, what's that? And out of respect, I agreed because I'd had past experiences like that. That everybody wanted, one person or the other wanted me to meet their family member or something or their friend, and it didn't turn out well. So that was enough to make me say, Mba, please, I'm done. But out of respect, I agreed, and there he was, my future husband, walking towards me with a smile that could melt glaciers. 25 days later, or thereabout, down on one knee, he popped the question. The rest, as they say, is history. But, what's the lesson here? This isn't just my love story, guys. It's a testament to God's quirky sense of humor and the power of divine intervention with a healthy dose of K-drama worthy near misses, of course. Every missed connection, every detour was a brushstroke in the canvas of time, in the canvas of our lives, preparing us for the moment we finally met. So, there are singles out there, don't fret. The universe might be playing hide and seek with your love life, but trust me, the grand reveal is worth the wait. There is a divine angle to everything you desire. Tap into it and see wonders. Follow your intuition and gut feelings. Job 32 verse 8, there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty gives him what? Understanding. I do hope you enjoyed the story reading with Queen Billion, and I pray that your love life will be filled with laughter, serendipity, and of course a touch of divine intervention. And I pray for everyone watching this that is going to listen to this, that you will find the bone of your bone and the flesh of your flesh, and God will come through for you in the most unprecedented manner. And the funny thing is that is when we are not even looking that we find. So may you even find love in the most unexpected place, and may you be ready, may you be prepared. Thank you for listening, and that'll be all for today on Story Reading with Queen Billion. And that is part 2 of how I met my husband. There is no part 3 yet. If I ever get inspired to write a part 3, I'll write it and I'll read it. But until then, it's Abimbola Victoria Odide, the voice of encouragement, empowerment, and mind shift. See ya.